here we go, first round.
Wilson VARELA in the yellow shorts, Islam Reda in the black shorts and the red corner. Like we said, it's a classic match of MMA, a striker versus grappler. And you can tell maybe that, not having your own music maybe can throw the fighter off, because it's more of a psyche than anything else.
And there he is, trying
the first attempt of a takedown by the Egyptian fighter. Well, it worked, yet then the French fighter reversed it. Wilson got the upper hand. Oh, a couple of strikes. One of them was a knee. Islam is in trouble.
Yeah, I think he looks like he recovered, but there was a good scramble there. Good takedown defense so far by VARELA, who has a beautiful yellow shorts, by the way. I want to have one of those.
VARELA is trying to take him down to the floor. VARELA goes to take the mount. See, he's not going for it. No, he is going for it right now. Like I said, Islam is in trouble right now, but I don't think that VARELA will take advantage of the situation, just because I think this is his cup of tea. And you can tell he's pushing it. Now, there you go, elbows. That ground and pound is beautiful from this position, especially if you drop your weight behind it. And it seems that Wilson VARELA making Islam Reda pay the price for it.
And he's trying to go for a buggy choke, couldn't get it. That's one of those chokes that everybody's using nowadays, where you are in bottom side control and you throw the legs up, you are able to get a choke from the bottom of side control.
But when you give him your back like this and both of his arms are trapped, maybe he's in trouble, and sure enough, he has the body triangle, and now he's going to twist him. And
that's not looking good.
Yes, no, that's not looking good for Islam. Wilson VARELA is trying to finish his opponent with his style of fighting, which is grappling and trying to choke him out. Are we going to see a tap? No, actually.
I don't
Islam is trying to scramble out of it, but it's close to be under the chin, and you don't have to have it under the chin. You don't have to have the arm under the chin to get a submission, by the way. The sheer pain alone can stop the fighter from continuing to fight.
I don't know from who this quote is, but one of these jiu-jitsu legends.
Oh, it's almost done. And I thought I saw a tap. Maybe it's not.
So far, good defense. Now it looks under the chin.
He's trying to stab him. That's deep. It's deep. That's deep, my friend. That's
he's able
nice,
to turn.
nice scramble out of it.
Yeah. So what he's doing is he's turning, so he can get some space to breathe, and he's trying to clean
because the choke happens at windpipe or blood veins, and if you can get out of it for a while, you get the air flowing, you get the blood from going to your brain, so you can actually survive the choke. The problem is he has a minute and 40 seconds of this position, and it seems to me that Wilson VARELA is not the kind that stops easy or quit, and you can see him striking from the side, going around, and actually nice position by Islam. Islam Reda just reversed the situation. Now, Islam has about 80 seconds. He can try to do a lot of damage. Not necessarily to win this round, Gustavo, but to try to
good armbar attempt by VARELA. And Islam is out.
Something for the next round. And it was a nice attempt by the French fighter.
Look, in the judge's eyes, he is actually ending on the top and with good ground and pound. So
yeah, but the majority of the round, again, different people sees different things. To me, I always look at the time of domination of the fighter. A lot of the judges think if you do a damage in the last 50 seconds, and you're closer to finishing the fight, they might give you that round.
Yeah, so
that's what we're going to see right now. That's what we're seeing, actually. He's finishing in a very strong position. I'm talking about the Egyptian fighter, and the French fighter in a bad position.
Yeah, so you see that left hand that Islam is using to do not let VARELA turn. Now it's out, but that grip we call 5-0 in 10th Planet. That is a key grip that Khabib uses all the time. So when he's on that, control on the.
So you mean Khabib is using jiu-jitsu techniques? Because Khabib's they were saying is if Sambo was easy, they'd call it jiu-jitsu.
I don't know if it started with jiu-jitsu, but maybe it's a wrestling grip. But it's just a grip when your opponent is on turtle position. You throw that grip so you don't let him turn. So it creates a good situation for ground and pound.
Well, the good news is the round is over. The bad news, we don't know who won that round because that was a very close round. It started with domination of the French fighter, and somewhere around a minute and 43 seconds, 44 seconds, the table turned and went towards the Egyptian fighter. Now, he has done enough damage to reverse the decision, especially that he finished on top and he finished striking. A lot of the judges like to give it to the latter fighter. If people think of time-wise and who control it, and he got domination for a long duration of time and a lot of damage, they would give it to the French fighter. With that being said, we are broadcasting from beautiful Dubai and Mina Rashid, beautiful hall that we have right here in AB Fitness, celebrating Emirati Women Day as well. That's why the main event are two ladies battling it out. We're going to the second round. The Egyptian fighter Islam Reda in the black shorts and red corner. French fighter Wilson Varela in the yellow, beautiful shorts, as Gustavo says, and the blue corner. Gustavo's going to wait for the end of the fight and ask Varela for his shorts.
I will ask where he bought his, so I can get one as well.
Oh, you have him sign it for you.
So different from what we expected, it was not a striker versus grappler. Actually, we could see that Varela also has he also has very good grappling. Took Islam's back, so now we can expect actually a very well-rounded from both sides.
You cannot be an MMA fighter without one of those three skills: wrestling, striking, or jiu-jitsu. You have to have one of those three. A little bit of objection, talk between the fighters. The French fighter, Wilson tells him that you hit me a little bit below the belt. Islam's telling him, well, I came in late to the cage, so I have to do something, but it was not intentional. If it was really that high or that low, just depends how you look at it. Because the height is definitely towards the French fighter. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. What Islam did, he faked going low and he hit up high. Then he grabbed him and slammed him to the floor. Ground and pound by the Egyptian fighter. What a beautiful turn of events in the second round. A minute and a half had passed by, and Islam Reda is dominating this round for some reason. It's almost as if he's finishing what he started in the first round.
Yeah, powerful takedown, so he's now trying to advance position, trying to go to the back. Now he's got one hook in, so looking good for Islam. Varela is trying not to let Islam put the second hook in. The
thing is, Varela is looking at his corner and trying to get some advice. And whenever you see this, you feel that the fighter is on empty. He's trying to take advice. Islam had a nice opportunity to take a rear naked choke. He has only one hook in, and he's letting go.
Yeah, he has only one hook in, but he has that kind of grapevine, and that is helping him to stabilize position even with one hook, which is very interesting what he's doing now.
So far, after half a round, the Egyptian fighter is dominating this round. What a turn of events. If anybody was watching the fight in the first round, definitely would not have said we'd see this in the second round.
It looks like Islam is going for a twister, because so he has that lockdown, and the way he's going for the other side, for a second it looked like he was going for a twister.
And he does go up. He's trying to get a submission. He's trying to separate Wilson's hands by using his foot, by putting his leg in between.
Yeah, he tried to lock one of Varela's arm, like going for a crucifix, didn't work, so goes back.
Nice strikes so far. 3 minutes of domination of Islam Reda.
Now he's just landing good shots, and what he wants to do is to put both hooks in. Varela is defending very well so far. Islam was not able to get the back completely so far, let's say. But very good control. 90
seconds left to the second round, and I believe if anything has gone towards the French fighter in the first round, it's got demolished in the second round by the strikes and the domination of the Egyptian fighter Islam Reda. Islam is trying to trap the right arm of Wilson VARELA, trying to move around. I suggest that he puts one hook in, but he has about 60 seconds. He can keep on that pace of striking. And for some reason, Wilson VARELA is in such trouble, he doesn't even have a clue how to get out of it. I think the only thing he's trying to do is wither the storm and wait for the third round.
Yeah, I think he's just, getting pressured here by the cage. He cannot stand up, and Islam is just being able to control the hips and control the position really well.
Would you be surprised if the judges give 10-8 to the Egyptian fighter? Because that was total domination. Did you see anything done by Wilson VARELA?
Yeah, this is could be a legit 10-8 round. Yeah, it was total domination by Islam. From the takedown onwards, it was all Islam Reda on this round.
I didn't even see any strike yet. Even from the bottom, you can do some sort of strikes. Now there are some strikes, but are they effective when your elbow is touching the floor and you're hitting? I believe that first round went towards Wilson VARELA. Second round is going towards Islam Reda. And we have a third round to try to finish the dance.
Strong round by Islam Reda. Took the fight to the ground and did what he does best, which is to control, use his jiu-jitsu to exchange positions, but he has been always in control from the start of that takedown. Landed very good shots from all positions, and yeah, it's a in my opinion, I'm not the judge, but he makes the fight even at this point, which makes it even more interesting for the third round. Let's see what will be the instructions for from their corners to see how they readjust their strategies for the third round.
There's a cut above the right eye of Wilson VARELA. Now, if the cut is above the eye, it impedes the vision of the fighter. If it was under the eye, you can live with it. But above the eye, sometimes if the blood goes inside the eye, it stops you from seeing straight.
Clear by the doctor. Apparently, both fighters are okay and they are ready to go for the third and final round.
5 more minutes. Who wants it more? This could be the round that decides who wins the whole fight. If we give the first round to the French fighter, the second round to the Egyptian fighter. Unless the second round was a total domination of 10-8. It's all in the eyes of the judges.
So I think both fighters know that they have to go for this round, that they need to win. Very good jab by Islam.
If Islam does what he did in the second round, which is faking going to the takedown and throwing a hook, that's what that's what I was talking about. He fakes going down as if he's taking, a double leg takedown, and he switches to a hook, high hook. Then he tries to drop him down. Let's see if he does it again.
Yeah. He just landed a very good right hand as well. Good, showing very good hands.
Nice level changes, but this time after he takes him to the floor. And again, if this goes what happens second round, Wilson VARELA is in trouble. Again, that if it goes the same way the second round went.
Islam trying to use the sort of a tripod kind of pass to hop over and change sides. And he is landing on the side control. Now his opponent's on the third position, which is the position that Islam controlled during almost the whole second round. So this position you can still use to land strikes to the side of the head.
Do you get the feeling that actually Wilson VARELA is tired? Because there's no action from his side.
Yeah, it could be. Yeah, tried a Granby roll there, but he ended up actually
in a worse
giving position.
But at least the answer would be coming from the corner. The corner should tell him what to do. Try to scramble, try to get out of it. But he's not doing anything. And again, 2 minutes had passed by, and now he's in the position. Islam is the one in the superior position by being in a mount position. He's trying to stop him, by, I don't know, trapping his leg, but this just reinforces the position of being in a mount position, right? There's nothing he can now. He should stop him from the ground and pound.
Yeah, what Islam is doing, he did really well in the second round, and now he's using that experience of a BJJ black belt of not giving any space for your opponent to escape and get the guard back. And
it is an art or a sport of inches, and sometimes millimeters. He can get that position, get closer to make sure that there's no space between him and the French fighter. And sure, look at that, changing levels by Islam, going body, head, body, then he switches to elbows, and the elbows do a lot of damage when you're on top, mainly because you're dropping your weight behind the strike. And we can see the rest of the Egyptian team. Karim Mohsen, who was on the short end of the previous fight, trying to cheer his countrymen.
Yeah, Islam still has his leg trapped, so he's in a sort of three-quarter mount. He's trying to clear it so he can get the full mount.
But why would he need it? He can do his damage from this position, actually.
Yeah, he can still strike. The only thing is that he is not fully stable. If the opponent turns, he can still manipulate Islam as well. So he was trying to clear, but now he just gave up and wants to pound from that position.
And all those liver shots, all those kidney shots being done by Islam just reinforces what I said before. You know, the 10-8 is a possibility in the second round, and I'm seeing it again, a possibility in the third round, because there was nothing after the takedown. There was zero action from the French fighter. It is HEXAGONE.
Yeah, I mean,
or the Portuguese fighter, since he's fighting out of Portugal.
Yeah, he's fighting out of Portugal now. I mean, he had a very strong first round, but now Islam is all over the place. He's
beautiful techniques. Look how he's stretching him out on the mat.
Yeah, and that's one of the worst feelings when you are on the bottom, to have your opponent doing that to you. He's losing position though. It looks like he's going for an armbar. Islam is going for an armbar.
He's trying to finish the fight. He doesn't want to go to the judges.
Yeah,
and that is
there
an armbar.
he is.
There's the armbar. That's the armbar. That's the armbar. That's the armbar. Is there a submission? Don't break his arm. He's defending. Wow.
Yeah, good defense. I mean,
I tapped and I'm not even in the fight that I was tapping.
Yeah, so that is the point that, before that he was just controlling the fight on top. When he went for the finish, now he gave some opportunity for his opponent to defend and to escape. There he is, lands a takedown at the end of the round. Another dominant round for Islam.
That's in the books.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 or 4 rounds, all three show this one contest 29-28. Your winner by unanimous decision, fighting out off the red corner, Islam REDA.
As expected, win by Islam REDA, who is going to be talking to